Home prices set to change this year. The White House wants to see people make money with real estate, and the result of the Fed's pivot dropped mortgage rates so fast that the average mortgage payment dropped nearly $400. This is my update that I do once a month, and I'm going to go over just a couple things to help people be aware of what's coming in 2024, because no one knows what's going to happen, but it's going to be anything but boring. Jay Powell, our Federal Reserve, has officially pivoted his stance on rising rates for inflation. Now, we could argue about inflation all day and say, is it coming down? Is it going up? But the fact of the matter is, our Federal Reserve has not only said he's not going to be raising rates anytime soon, but they expect to lower rates up to 3 times in 2024. And I got to say, mortgage rates are already reacting to that news. Just in December, we saw rates come down so fast that the average mortgage payment from October to December was almost $400 less per month just from that move alone. Now, to give you some perspective, if someone were to go out and buy a house, $372 to $400 a month would be like a $60,000 upgrade in a property just from that single change. So this is something we're going to want to pay attention to. Now, I, for one, believe that we are going to see home prices go up, and we are going to see a very competitive market in the spring of 2024. And it could prove that some of the people that stepped in and bought a home sometime in the last quarter of 23 and the first quarter of 24 could be some of the best pricing we see. But we're going to have to watch and see what continues to happen with all the different things going on in 24. It's going to be a big year. Obviously, we're still battling inflation. We've got the Federal Reserve who's saying they're going to lower rates, and we have multiple nations that are going to be voting in a leader this year, including our own country with the presidential election. So grab your popcorn. It's going to be an interesting year. Now, one of the biggest issues we have this year is not just that there's not a lot of homes to buy, but also that 80% of the homes in America are 30 years old or older. And I was just telling some young married couples the other day that if I were to buy a house this year, these are the 3 areas that I would be focusing on. Now, the first one hasn't been around for a while, but I believe we're going to see a lot more of it this year. Renovation Lending. There are specific loan products that will allow you to purchase a property and finance in upgrades and renovations like new kitchens, new bathrooms, even a pool, that we're going to see a lot more people doing in 2024. One of the other things we're going to see is people financing in accessory dwelling units, which is kind of like a tiny house that'll create more value and additional income. The White House went out in a press conference in October and said creating financing vehicles for the financing of additional units to properties is one of their main objectives in 2024. And as of this month, as a mortgage company, we have multiple products to help people accomplish that. Solar and energy efficiency is also going to be a really important factor, and is also something that we're seeing the government pushing right now. In states like California, where we have rolling blackouts because of fire season and people are seeing their energy bill continue to go up, these 30-year-old homes are expensive. But oftentimes the idea of getting solar or a battery backup system or other energy efficiency upgrades seems out of touch or really expensive for most people. But there are incredible ways to do that right now that many don't know through the Inflation Reductions Act. And many of our clients right now are taking advantage of that, whether they're buying a property to use those benefits or for existing homeowners who currently need solar and did not know there was a way to get it. As a mortgage banker for a company licensed in most states, these are the questions I answer every day. So if you're watching this video and you have any questions, feel free to give me a call at the office or email me, as I would love to talk to you. We can set up a time to chat. Other than that, I just want to say Happy New Year again. Hope you and your family are doing well. And if you would, please make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, or ask any questions. I get back to them daily. Have a great day.